Hey you guys, welcome back to Leanne's Corner. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I know I am. Y'all, before we get into this video, I just want to say thank y'all so much for going to view my last video. I think I'm almost at 100 views and I'm so happy and I'm so proud. So, like, y'all, thank y'all for supporting me. I'm so proud. I love y'all. Anyway, y'all, before we get into this video, I want y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell. I want y'all to hit that like button. Also, I want us to have a conversation because this whole R.Kelly topic is a big topic and we need to have a little back and forth. We need to have a little conversation. We can't grow if we don't conversate. We can't learn if we don't conversate. So let's make sure we're dropping those comments. And also make sure y'all share my videos on y'all Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, to y'all friend via text message, email. You know, all of that stuff work. However you can send a link, just send it. Link it in y'all bio. You know what I mean? Like, period. Anyway, y'all, it's early in the morning. Let's go ahead and get into this. So, R.Kelly was found guilty Monday on racketeering and sex trafficking in the state of New York. And when we say, like, the state of New York, that means, like, he got cases in other states. He has one in Minnesota, I know for sure, and then 2 in Illinois. Okay, so his charges in detail. He has 1 count of racketeering and 8 counts of violating the Mann Act, and the man with 2 N's, okay? So they said he used his celebrity power to recruit vulnerable underage girls so he can sexually abuse them. Kelly's attorney is also saying that they're thinking about filing an appeal because they don't like the verdict.
I mean, what were they expecting? This is the time of the Me Too movement, so of course the verdict was going to be guilty.
Like, these people got proof. Like, video, audio. I was surprised that he was found guilty this time because when he got off that first time after the sex tape had came out, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't see it because, for one, I was like only a kid. This is just me going based off overhearing my folks talk about it. 45 prosecution witnesses and 5 defense witnesses. So basically what that means is, bitch, you did this shit. And then you got, oh, R. Kelly was a good Samaritan. He was an awesome person. Those bullshit witnesses, they're people that feel sorry for him, basically. And then some witnesses said they attended the wedding of Aaliyah and R. Kelly on August 31st of 1994. Kelly was 27, Aaliyah was 15. Prosecutors showed the motherfucking proof of the marriage license and certificate that had Aaliyah's age as age 18. Like, where were her parents at this point? How was all of this able to go on? And I understand people gonna say, oh, well, she probably had to go on tour. Mom and dad had to be. No, I don't care if I have to work. Look, my daughter is going on tour. You know what? Like, if y'all want to fire me, go ahead and fire me. But I got to be on tour with my kid. I don't give a who this person is. My child is not going nowhere without me. Period. I feel like that's the reason why these people feel like they need to put their 2 cents in every time something comes out about Aaliyah, whether if it's a movie or something new that was discovered or someone doing an interview and they're talking about Aaliyah. Like, they always got something to say, and I feel like it's guilt of her going through what she had went through because it could have been prevented. It says, Kelly's ex-tour manager, Demetrius Smith, testified that R. Kelly bribed a Chicago welfare worker to make Aaliyah a welfare ID. The welfare worker received $500. An Illinois official also testified that in order for someone to get a welfare ID, you must already be 18. Grown people are not so grown, are not so adultish. I worked in a field where we had to deal with cases and stuff like this. Sometimes we would have to get involved, even though I was just like an assistant at the time. In Florida, that happens all the time. Like sex trafficking and like that happens all the time. All the time. Always somebody's turning up missing. Kids. It's starting to become common in elderly people. Just all types of people are just turning up missing. It is scary. It is sad because this stuff really goes on. And it's sad because you got adults that will take money from people, even though they know something is wrong. If I was that worker, okay, sir, I'll be right back. I will have to go to the back. Y'all need to get down here. This grown ass man, like he trying to get a welfare ID, and this girl don't even fucking look like she as old as what they're claiming. Y'all need to get down here stat. And then the minister testified. Y'all, the minister, I was over it when the docuseries came out, and I believe it was the principal or was a staff member of the school that said that after R.Kelly had graduated, before R.Kelly became R.Kelly, Robert was in high school. They said after he graduated high school, he was still coming up there to the school. So it's like, why the fuck ain't nobody say nothing then? That's weird. What is you still coming up here for? You need a job? The minister who married them said that he didn't think they were anyone special. Like, if you see something ain't right, though, like, you feel, I know you gotta feel like something in your gut is telling you, like, this is not right. This is not right whatsoever. One accuser testified that he sexually abused her when she was 17 and recorded it. He also flew her out for her 18th birthday. And she said when she got there, he was very angry. There was always angry outbursts. And she stopped seeing him right after he flew her out to Florida because he threatened to belittle her and berate her publicly. I be on my kids' ass. Okay? I be on my kids' ass and I'm not letting up. I don't give a... Oh, she glad she didn't go back because she didn't have to continuously go through what the other girls had went through, even though what she went through was horrible too. But where were y'all parents at? A former radio intern testified that R. Kelly invited her to Chicago so she can conduct an interview with him at his studio in 2003. She was 21 when she got there. His employee led her into a room and she wasn't able to get out because it was locked from the outside, bitch. She was in there for several days. They occasionally let out to shower and use the bathroom. She also said she lost consciousness after eating her first meal, so they drugged her. She claims that she saw him fixing his pants when she woke up. She believes he raped her when she was knocked out. Why you ain't go to the hospital for a rape kit? They could have done a rape kit. They could have done a rape kit. I understand why nobody wants to tell, but when it's like, come on. I would have had to at least get a rape kit done, even if I did not tell anyone. There were also videos, and the media was only allowed to listen to the audio, but I want to hear the audio. But this is what they're saying that was said in the audio. It can be heard sounds of hitting. A woman can be heard crying and saying, "I'm a dumb bitch, daddy. I want you to fix me." And a man's voice can be heard confessing his love and demanding respect. It seems like even after he got away with the first one that was on tape, he continued to make videos and continued to do this stuff. That means you're arrogant at this point. And to make it so bad, like, R. Kelly really wasn't no bad looking dude. He could have got older women. Like, a lot of older women liked him. People more on his age level. R. Kelly is still facing more federal charges like child pornography and construction charges in Illinois. In Minnesota, 2 counts of engaging in prostitution with a minor. Also in Illinois, he is looking at being charged with criminal sexual abuse. He's been convicted 13 years after being acquitted of child pornography charges at an Illinois state trial. This is crazy. This is crazy. Aaliyah's folk, where were y'all? Where were y'all? Because ain't no way, even though the world didn't know how old Aaliyah was, the people in the industry knew. Her parents knew. I know y'all, the parents heard, age ain't nothing but a number, getting ahead ain't nothing but a thing. Because that's what it's saying. My daughter would be singing that shit. I'll be looking at him then. Why were y'all leaving these girls with this man alone? Because y'all felt like y'all can trust him? Nigga, I don't know you. I ain't grow up with you, cuz. Why would I allow my child to go off with this man? I don't care if he's R.Kelly, a celebrity. Like, they're still human. They still have creepy ass tendencies. It's still people in that industry that got creepy tendencies like this. And it's a lot of them that seen things but did not say anything. Even though they're just now coming out, I'm still glad that they did come out, because he needed to be put away. Ain't no way this been a rumor for damn near 30 years. I'm glad that they did this, because he can't do this no more. This is one person that cannot do this no more. So yeah, I blame Aaliyah's parents for that stuff happening to her, because there's no way that she should have been able to even got married to this man, or even to have putting out a song like this. Like Bondi Blue said, every time that age ain't nothing but a number come, I skip that shit. Skip. I knew it was about to come to an end for R. Kelly, because when them girls, Ariel and the other girl, Jaslyn, I feel like, and I could be wrong, and I blame her parents too, because why in the fuck is your daughter going to a concert with, a R. Kelly concert with you? R. Kelly don't sing no kid music besides Step in the Name of Love, or I Believe I Can Fly. That's it. Other than that, remix to Ignition, same girl, all that other shit, that is not, that's not for no kid. And y'all let her get on stage. She underage, y'all let her get on stage with that man. I thought since it was R.Kelly. What? Okay. Y'all should be held accountable too. Like, a lot of people are like, why isn't anybody else being charged? Because a deal was made. His people basically is the reason why he's in there. The same motherfuckers that allowed this shit to go on for as long as it did got cut a deal, and that's why they got away with it. I understand why a lot of people are mad, because I was also mad at the fact that the assistant was able to testify, do an interview, and when they asked her, what would you have done differently? And she said she would have not done anything differently. I was upset about that, because I'm like, damn, they ought to go back and get her, since that bitch said that she wouldn't have done anything differently. 25 years is a long time to be running any type of organization like that. To even have gotten an organization started like that is beyond me. And Sparkle, her niece had been with him for years. Like, if y'all watch the docuseries, and she was like, she still hasn't seen her niece or whatever the case may. Oh my gosh. So, like, I'm guessing now that since he's been locked up, she hasn't been with him. Because right after the docuseries, that's when they arrested him, because it wasn't not too long after that they had arrested him. And that's when everything started crumbling down. When it comes to this situation, so many people they're taking the victory away. The little bit of victory that they had of working together to get this man put away. We don't know what the sentence is going to be, because his sentence ain't until a little while from now, because I don't forgot the date just that fast. I just hate that so many people are taking away the little bit of victory. It seems like more people feel more sorry for R. Kelly than they do for what the girls had to go through. And it's sad. And it's sad because a lot of it is coming from our community. It's just sad that people are really trying to take these girls' victories. Like, Willie D was like, who are these people then? Why aren't anybody else being charged? Because they made a deal with these people. Like, if you turn on R. Kelly, you could walk away scot-free. I'm like, come on, quit acting like you ain't never seen a movie, or you never have watched a court show, or you never have watched the first 48. Yeah, it sucks, but they got who they wanted. They didn't want nobody. They wanted R. Kelly. They really wanted him, and they got him. So I'm not mad at that. Am I mad at the parents, the ones that let my kid ain't getting on stage with Baby Bop, Paw Patrol, Doc McStuffins? None of that. Like, my child ain't getting on stage with no. It really is crazy. Like, the way Willie D did that was real tasteless. And Bill Cosby, shut up, creep. You're just the old creep. Like, at this point, I feel like they should really lock your ass back up for that comment. Like, for real, for real. Like, they really should. Lock them away. Throw away the key. That's the shit that I'm talking about. Comments like that is people taking these girls' victory away from them. Of winning this case. Of putting this man away. And he got 3 more to go that we know of. I think a lot of these parents and a lot of these people, I think they should have been arrested as well and charged. Because some of these people, like Ariel's parents, like, come on, y'all let this girl go on stage with him. And he said, like, all of a sudden, it seemed like in the docuseries, all of these girls that was actually getting on stage with him or meeting up with him, they all inspired to be a singer. It's shocking. It's shocking. Black women really do go through it. They really do go through a lot. And we don't get spared a lot. Not from our people and not from other people as well. And I'm not saying all men, black men are like that, but it seems like we take a lot of shit. But to experience something like being sex trafficked or going through sexual abuse with someone, and then you turn around and you hear things like this, and more people are upset that this happened to a black man than it is that this happened to these women. It could have been done like this. Okay, great, we got R. Kelly, now let's go after such and such. That's how it could have been done. It didn't have to be done like, who are these women? Oh, they're lying, or this, that, and the third, or the only reason why they doing it now is because he's a black man. This the same black man that got off with the sex tape with the little girl the first time. Who he lied and said it was his brother. Who they did not look identical. My mom used to make me sick when she said that. You know, he got a brother that looked just like him. I'm like, Mom, if you watch the docuseries, you'll be like, they don't look alike. Even R. Kelly and his brother, I think they had like an album cover or whatever together, and the only thing, they both shaved their head bald. But as far as them looking alike, no. How y'all feel about this whole thing? I'm glad he's put away. Now we can go after the, like Willie D said, the Hugh Hefner and the Elvis Presley and the people that are doing it now and stuff, like all these white, they're trying to make it a whole race thing, and I just honestly don't think it's a race thing. I honestly think, like, I do think race has a part to play in it, but I do think, like, yeah, he does need to be put away. This shit been going on for 25 years. That's damn near 30 years. And it probably has been going on for longer than that, because he was, mind y'all, the principal in the docuseries, or the staff member in the docuseries, said that he was still fucking coming up there to the school after his ass done graduated. What the fuck are you still coming up there for? Anyway, let me go take my son to school. Drop y'all comments down below. Let's conversate. If I need to come back and do another video and discuss a little bit more, like, drop y'all comments, or we could just comment back and forth. Y'all hit me up on my social media sites, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm gonna drop all of that down below. Like, come on, Snapchat, all of that. TikTok. Hey, TikTok. Hey, TikTok. Okay, but anyway, y'all, let me go take my son to school before he call me again. See y'all later.